scheduled it for 1500 today. So as soon as we get to 2 o'clock, 2:30, actually like 2:15, I'm gonna do 15 minutes and then head in there and see see how fast we can get out of there. Hopefully they're not too busy during that time. So, and I'm gonna see about this other load and see if we can get it booked up already and then get out there, because it's literally right down the road. And I could actually go pick it up, get there today, and do a 34-hour reset. Even though I have a whole bunch of hours left, I've only driven like 10 hours. So, but I'll still do it just to stay on top for next week. So, that's only one of the things, is that they're giving these loads with like 2 or 3 days, and they're only 400 miles. It's like, these are loads you need to be booking the day before or the day and a half before. That way, it's not that much of a time span in between. But hey, I know there's load preferences. I know that the guys that have been here longer, they get better loads. So it just gotta. It's a waiting game. You still make money, I'm not gonna lie, but I just hope that when Sunday comes around, I get another load before Tuesday. That way I can make a little bit more money as well. Hopefully this one will be good. I'm about to call though and find out about that detention for this load here, because it was 20 hours, and I don't know if it depends on the shipper, receiver, or what, but I'm gonna let y'all know. So, what's going on, YouTube? Oh man, so I got here last night. I picked up yesterday this load, excuse me. I was supposed to pick it up day before yesterday on what's today, Friday, so Tuesday. I was there at 2 o'clock. It was ready. I went several times back to the guard shack and asked him, hey, is the load ready? Is the load ready? And he told me, don't come back to the guard shack, we will call you. You're coming too many times inside, we can't have many people coming in. I was like, okay. So I went in that time, and he told me that. I went back to the truck. I was like, I'm just going to go to sleep and wait for them to call me. I woke up the next day, and they're like, nobody called me. So I was like, hey, go to the guard shack. When I go, he goes, oh, yeah, the paperwork's been here. I don't know why they didn't call you. I was like, you fucking... Seriously. So, unfortunately, my appointment time was for 7:10. I didn't make it. I was 2 hours late. They're like, oh, you're going to have to call and reschedule. So I'm sitting here waiting for them to reschedule. It's literally 20 hours of detention time. It's a bunch of BS, but we'll wait and see what happens. I mean, it was not a bad first load. I mean, I'm not complaining. It gives me some time to think about everything, the process, and what I've done, which is basically what I'm going for the first week. I'm not looking to make a ton of money. Obviously, as you know, there's a couple of things that you really need to get used to when you get into a new truck. Not every truck is the same. And I'm noticing some big difference. And I can tell y'all right off the back, Freightliner is way better than, the Detroit engine is way better than the ISX motor. I can tell you that for sure. They might be both good. They might have good longevity and all that. But the Detroit engine is, in my opinion, and excuse me if anybody has any other thoughts, but it's 10 times better. As far as the truck goes, and I'll go in a little bit more about that. But the other part is, getting used to the Omnitracs. I was using the MCP 200 at Warner, so it's a little bit different. And also the macros are a little bit different. So there's a lot of things that I'm not used to. Like here, for a receiver they use 01, and for shipper they use 01, and for receiver they use 90. So when you put it in, you're gonna say I just arrived at 01, versus Warner, it was I just arrived at the shipper, I just arrived at the receiver, or stop 1 or stop 2. You have to use their actual codes here, so they can really understand what you're saying. But other than that, just getting used to like playing around with the phone. Here it's a little bit easier. With the phone, the app, you have everything versus when I was at when I was at Warner, you had to write everything down because nothing is in the app. You don't have your trailer number, you don't have your pickup delivery number, none of that stuff is on the app. You have to actually write it down versus here everything's on the phone, so I don't have to sit here and write everything down and then go in and get received. But it's pretty smooth. I don't want to say that the money is not there yet because I can't tell you. I wish I could, but like I said, I'm not taking it too fast in this first week. I just kind of want to get used to everything, which is the correct way to do things. But going into the truck, man, this is a 2020. It has 209,000 miles. It used to be I want to say it used to be a girl's truck because there's flowers on the side. I haven't removed them yet, so I just didn't have the time. I was like, I need to get out and get rolling. So I'll probably schedule something to have them removed and put something a little bit more manly on there. But the truck isn't bad. As an APU, and it's freezing cold at night. I think I spend maybe 3 gallons at night. That's about it. Maybe less, because I ran it full blast, and that's what it ran. And then actually today I only ran it halfway, so it turned off and on all the time, and I think I spent 1.5 gallons, so that's not bad. Sorry about that. I had a phone call to take. Oh, okay. So that's how much I spent on fuel, I believe, with APU. But that's not the biggest difference. The biggest difference is fuel mileage. I was getting, with the International that I was driving, the 2019, had an ISX motor in it, I was getting 5 miles to the gallon, going 65. Now, when I went 60 miles an hour, I was averaging about 6.7, right around there. I couldn't get above that. That's as much as I could get out of the truck. Now, with this one, and this is just the first load, so I can't really tell you, yes, no, maybe. But this is what I believe. If I'm showing these kind of numbers, I'm pretty sure it gets better gas mileage. I was going 65 the whole time. I was hammering it because I wanted to compare, the other truck versus this one. And I was averaging 9.6, 9.7, right around there. And I believe, honestly, it has to do with the eco mode. Because I noticed that when I'm cruising, and before it even gets to the top of the hill, it goes into eco mode, and it just cruises all the way down. And sometimes even on flats, it's on eco mode, and it's just saving a whole bunch of fuel doing that. And honestly, since I replaced the tires, I think I have less rolling resistance, so it stays on 65 most of the time easily without a problem. So, as far as fuel mileage, I think it's excellent. The only thing annoying about these trucks at Prime, and I don't want to say annoying. I think it's it's safe, it's proper, but it's annoying when you're trying to get in the truck. I wish I had like a clicker or something. It's the actual alarm system on the truck. They have to put in the codes every time you put in the switch to turn it on. If they had an actual like clicker or button, it would be so much better. But the only other thing that I see, I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, is that I have no fifth wheel release in the truck. I don't know if I'm not seeing it or what. I see an option button, but I don't know what it's for. So I'm gonna look in the book and see if I'm doing something wrong. But maybe that's it. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the truck is nice. I'm thinking about buying it. I think after 2 years I have to get 97,000. I could either switch over to lease purchase or just pay it all cash, which I probably won't pay it all cash, to be honest with you. What I'll probably do is just pay maybe 20 or 30,000 and then lease purchase it for like 2 years maybe, or a year, and then once I'm done, just keep it. But But I will keep y'all up to date as soon as we know something here. I already sent in a message to find out exactly what's going on. It's what time is it right now? It's like 10 something in the morning. So I'm waiting for them to find out, or at least tell me, hey, it's been rescheduled. This is what's going on, and then see if I can pick up another load today. Because they already sent me a preload coming out of Morfresco, Tennessee. It's about 26 miles from here, but I don't want to accept it yet because I don't know what's going on here. Once I know when my delivery time is here, then I will go ahead and pick that one if it's still available, because it's for pickup today, anytime between, it's a 24-hour for today. So if it's still available, more than likely I'll take it. Pays like $900 and it goes 454 miles. So and it gets me through Sunday. And then Sunday, I guess we can pick up another load on Monday, or even sometimes there are some places that you can pick up on Sunday. I've picked up on Sunday before, so if there's one on Sunday that I can pick up and deliver on Tuesday, early morning, excellent. That's 3 loads in 4 or 5 days. So make some money. As this first week, it was a little bit rough. So, but yeah. I'll keep you up to date. I'll let you know as soon as I find something out. So, see you on the So, guys, so we are unloaded. We're just sitting here waiting for the 15 pre-trip. I already checked everything around. Everything looks good. Shut this off here. Other than that, everything looks good. Just gotta pull up. There's some more. Second. We got everything done. Stamped everything. It's 17 hours of detention time, so it's gonna be some good detention on there. Probably $300 or $400. Craft pays pretty good. Sometimes depends. At least from what I know, I've seen people get paid up to $700 for 24 hours. Sometimes $750. But hopefully I'll see $300 extra on top, so it'll bring me up to like $1,200 for a 400-mile load, even though it took 2 days. Like I said, I'm not looking to make a lot of money on the first day, but after that, it's on. I'll make as much as I can for the meantime, but I want to get used to it. But I feel like I got the hang of it after this first load. But I already got my second load. I'm just waiting for my 15-minute pre-trip to finish and go over there and pick it up. It's about 26 miles away. I got about half a tank, so I think I should be able to make it over there tonight. If not tomorrow, I'd like to make it over there tonight. That way I can park the truck, like I said, and take my 34-hour and just wait till Sunday to deliver the load. That way I can reset and just be good to go. So not bad. A little stressful because of the weight, but after that we're good. So, but excuse the hair. I haven't put any gel in, but just been sitting here thinking, contemplating about what I should do. So, but there's a lot of prime people out here in these areas, man. Everywhere I go, it's all prime. So. Let's get this over with. Let's go. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I got 7 minutes done. We got like 8 minutes left. So it's a sad reality when you look at it and you're like, man, you could actually make a lot of money. And some people complain about the 28% some companies take, sometimes even more than that, 35 at Landstar. But in reality, man, trust me, it's a lot of paperwork and all that. And the only doubts us as truck drivers have when they're getting taken out of a certain percent to do the paperwork and the loads and all that is, are they actually getting paid that certain amount that they're giving us 72% of? Because they don't say, okay, here's our rate con, you can confirm it right here, this is what we're getting paid, this is what we're paying you. You know, they don't say that. They here at Prime, at least, they just tell you this is what the load's paying, and that's it. It's not what they're getting paid. You know what I mean? So here it's a little bit different. It'd be nice if they would, you know, actually put the amount that they're getting paid. That way we can do our own math. That way, you know, we feel, some truckers feel a little bit more comfortable that way. I would. But it just depends, man. It just depends. There's a lot of people out here that, you know, personally myself, I don't depend on anybody else, and I don't like to, you know, be lied to. But I'm not saying they're lying to me or anything like that, but, you know, it'd be nice to, you know, have that little bit extra of confidence. But other than that, man, I mean, I feel comfortable. Like I said, the tractor is awesome. Been getting great gas mileage without a problem. At least for now, you know, it's pretty good for me. 9.6, I'm pretty sure I can pull it out, get at least a 10.1 maybe, squeeze out a little bit more out of it. But like I said, I was going 65 the whole time because I had to make it over here as soon as possible, see if they might take me, but they ended up not taking me anyway, so it is what it is. But I usually go about 60. Like now, if I go pick up this load, I'm probably gonna go like 58 because I don't need to be there anytime soon, so I'll probably just roll on down there. And actually, you know what? I'm actually not going to take my 34-hour reset. I'm going to go probably 200 miles today. I'll probably stop at a Walmart, get a couple things, because I don't got anything here in the truck to eat or anything like that, not even water. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, because I'm actually going back home on the 13th. I got to go get a couple stuff that I left there. I got an appointment on the 13th, and my son goes into school on the 14th. So I'm going to be gone for a couple days, and then I'm going to come back in. So hopefully we'll be good to go. But I'll catch y'all in a bit. We'll get rolling over here down. Actually, I gotta pull up to close these doors, so let me go ahead and do that. Because if not, it'll take me forever. At least I'll be doing something while I'm waiting for the pre-trip. It's usually what I do. Let me put this camera sideways. You can probably have to turn it a little bit. But yeah, the only thing that I feel a little bit awkward on this setup with the super singles is, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the trailer moves a lot left to right, versus, you know, having the duals. I feel like it has a wider wheelbase, so it doesn't move, you know, swing as much. I don't know. It might be that I was carrying a 43,000 pound load, but even at that, I mean, I've carried 43,000 pound loads with dualies, and I didn't feel that. I never felt that until I got into this truck, and it feels that way. And actually, on the tractor, I can't even see the tires. And with the duals, I could see the tires, and I just can't see them now. So when I'm pulling in underneath the trailer, you can't really tell. But it is what it is, you know. Other than that, I mean, you get used to it, because like I said, every tractor is different. So I just got to get used to it. Learn how, you know, how fast I can go around curves and all that, because every truck is different. So let's go ahead and close these up and get on our way. Hopefully we got a couple more minutes, so go ahead and do that right here. Got a lot of people behind me, so the good thing about Prime, though, is a lot of their trailers are brand new. A lot of their trailers are brand new. This one's like a 2019. It's got some cool features on it I never seen before. It actually has a light that lets you know if the doors are open. It lets you know if the doors in the back are open. It actually throws an alert in the system. I don't know if a lot of them have it, but I've never had one that had that, so. Everything's good. Just go ahead and pull these tandems forward, that way I don't have such a long wheelbase. All that pin's stuck, so I have to pull back a little bit. or rocket at least. Looks like somebody hit the trailer there. The thing is not mine, but don't like to see the trailers all beat up anyway, so. Put some air in it. I usually set the brake again, the trailer brake, and pull forward just a little bit so the pins can lock up. Because sometimes it goes way too forward and it doesn't catch. So still got another minute on my pre-trip. I already checked everything because I've been sitting out there, so I was like, let me check everything while I'm waiting for the paperwork. And they called me, so we'll just roll slowly. Get to the gate and get out of here. Cause I'm really hungry, man. I haven't eaten anything all day, and that's another thing, man. Eating in here is a little bit difficult, but if you're set up correctly, man, you can have awesome dinners. I've done it before. I've made rice, beans, steaks. I've made soups. I've made all kinds of stuff. I just, like I said, that's why I'm going home. I need to get all my stuff, my fridge and everything, because I don't got nothing out here. I just was like, I need to get out and make some money. I actually left my car in Springfield, so I need to go back and get it once I do that. But it'll probably be like 2 or 3 weeks because I left it in the long-term parking lot. Like I said, I'm going back home in this truck to go down to Laredo. That way when I come out of San Antonio, I go down to Laredo and pick up a load coming out, because those loads are really good. And I want to see what Prime is actually getting for those loads, or paying for those loads. So that'll be good for me. So I'll catch on a little bit. Let me head out of here so we can get on over there to go pick up this load. It's about 26 miles away, so I'll catch on a little bit. Here, it's a General Mills. They actually have automated. You call and text all your information and pick up all that information, all that stuff. So, yeah. Just drop this trailer and pick up my trailer, and then they send you a text message for you to complete your bills, to sign everything. So see how fast we get out of here. I already got my trailer number and everything, so I just want to get out of here so I can get to a truck stop, because I know late at night it's hard to find a parking spot, man. I hate it. But hopefully we get out of here pretty quick. So I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and park this real quick, and I'll get back with y'all.